If you don't do this already, let me put you on real quick before I get off of here. So, using meditation as a gateway to strengthening your intuition, because I mean, as we know, the society we live in today, it's very demanding of our attention and really grabbing at us every second. So it can be difficult to curate space for just us to be and observe our beingness, right? So it's important to be intentional about giving yourself time throughout the day to just literally sit and be with yourself, and listen to what's going on. You don't have to attach yourself to what's going on, right? You can be the observer and allow the mind to operate in whichever way that it does. So, using that as a gateway to your intuition by, after, like, let's say like 15 minutes or so. I know it's hard to get into meditation, but like meditation, I feel like it doesn't really get, of course it's beneficial from the very beginning, but like once you start to get into deep meditation, like 20 minutes plus, 30 minutes plus, almost an hour, after that first like 15 minutes when the brain, does its shit and like calms the fuck down. After that point, that's when it's like truly like, oh, so beneficial. So like during that point, when you're like very receptive of your sensations and how your body is like giving you signals or whatever, you can ask your body any question about any decision and listen and feel for a sensation to give you an answer. Because sometimes I feel like we always expect answers to come in a form of like yes or no through like a voice in our head or something. But at times it can be a sensation like your stomach tightening up or your womb tightening up, or your skin starting to feel spiky or like goosebumpy. And at times it can be like a very expansive, like your heart opening up, fluttering, or your body just feeling an all encompassing warm feeling, right? So we can ask ourselves these questions and look for these bodily sensations as answers, right? That's how we help, you know, connect that, ourselves to our intuition more, because now when we're in the mess of daily life, right? We'll be able to sense these sensations, if we're like acute to them, we'll be able to sense them and know where it is that we should and shouldn't go, what it is we should and shouldn't do. Like, and we'll be able to trust ourselves more because we're familiar with this feeling from the meditation, right? So if you haven't already, try it, try it. Get into somewhere very quiet. I like it to be dark. You don't have to have it dark, but I just like going into that void space, and listen to your body, ask your body questions, and listen for the answer. Bye.